Greetings and salutations, gamers. This is Siltown coming to you live on 6/5/2020. Today we're going to play a little bit of EverQuest before starting up my normal events for this evening. Just kind of get some experience in, have some fun in the sun, so to speak, and take care of things that I want to take care of before our normal stream time. Anyways, let's see here. So we're just going to go up to the 3rd level floor and farm some NPCs for a bit. I want to get some experience because the quest line that we have to do for the challenge here, that'll take a little bit of time to do, and I want to do it properly without having to feel like I'm rushed. So for right now, we're just going to get our water. We're going to go upstairs, have a little fun in the sun, so to speak. Alright, and then the book. Get our buffs going. So, inner fire. And let's see. Thought I had 2. No, it's just inner fire. No, strength. Yep, strengthen. There we go. Now the buffs last a lot longer. This is mainly to work on skills for primarily our combat and casting, which we desperately in need of doing, honestly. It's Crypt Walker. Okay. Resistant, that'll give you that. Heal the pet, heal the pet, heal the pet. Ooh, that was close. Pet's strong, but not that strong yet. That was a level 20. So that was actually pretty rough. Get our health up a bit. Let's see. Yeah, that is definitely some high level stuff. So we're actually fighting a lot higher level than what we're normally doing. Let's see here. Wow, that gave a lot of experience. I guess we're going to level up a few times here pretty quick. Pretty easily, too. I want to thank everybody for coming in, checking out what I'm doing. I am playing a Beastlord in EverQuest. We're on a time lock server that goes a couple steps past Plains of Power. Currently in Crescent Reach, doing the Crescent Reach quest to become affiliates with the dragons. at low level. So it's been quite an interesting quest line. Currently, right now, I'm on the 3rd level floor of Crescent Reach, fighting undead to purposely increase my level against increase my level so that way I can fight more efficiently and better. Right now, I'm just getting my mana up because if I don't get that up, that's kind of bad news. So I'm going to have downtime in each fight. So we should be done in about 30 seconds. Since I am fighting stuff that is level 20 and I'm only level 15, that's actually not half bad. Can't wait till I get my debuffs that actually allow me to fight even better. Alright, so we'll go ahead and hit him with this spell. Not like him. Oh, I got him. Water's doing a lot of damage there. There we go. Nice. Go ahead and give him this. Wow, that's a strong. Oh no. No, I didn't kill off my water. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Skills. Defense is going up. Probably need to have my pet not taunt for a little bit. Hey, Cyber Gizmo, how's it going? Yeah, this is I'm playing on Daybreak's version of EverQuest and having a lot of fun with it. I am playing a paid subscription, so I'm on a time lock server. So it's quite interesting. The time lock server of this one goes 2 steps past Planes of Power. So this is where the dragon people, the Draken, are in Crescent City and all that. So I'm kind of learning about all that's going on here. So it's kind of like a couple step time jump of, okay, this is what happened, this is what's going on, and Vashin's children now have a city of their own, where the dragons made their own people, so to speak. I have to say, it's quite interesting. Right now, I'm in the upper level of Crescent Reach, just pretty much farming level 20 skeletons, and they give really good experience. Just wish I could put the book away without having to. Later on, you don't even have to have the book out. You just sit and you automatically do the stuff. Oh yeah, to spend your alternate advancement points and all that in different ways. To get level up in different ways to be a little different. Yeah, that actually worked out really nicely in all honesty. Yeah, what I'm doing is primarily letting the NPC beat me up for a bit, and then turning on the taunt. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, I know. The AA levels were very, very important because it gave you extra strength. AA levels just meant that you spent the time grinding so much, and guilds just kind of, let too many people fall to the wayside because they didn't have enough AAs. That's pretty much because of the guild was just guilds like that were just, not really caring about stuff. It's a shame though. Oh yeah, the reverse kiting and then kiting. Beastlords can actually do reverse kiting, believe it or not. And right now I'm pretty much doing leveling up my skills and abilities to primarily be able to um, cast better. That's what I'm doing right now. Is just kind of working on evoke and all that. Because the weakest point of a beast lord is literally, how do you put it? Is literally how bad they are at casting in the beginning. Start taunting. Now the nice thing is when you're in a time lock server is if you're in one that has advanced past planes of power, you can get to the planes of knowledge to get all your spells for the first like 60 levels, every single one, which is actually pretty darn cool. That's a self-propelled mana battery. Well, just to give you a heads up, if you do decide to come back and play again, the server name is right there in the listing there on my title. That server is only 2 expansions above Plains of Power. Most of the zones that are where newbies, level up in, a zone over or 2 is a book to the Plains of Power that you can get to. You just need to know where the zone is, what zone it's in, and where it's located, and you can go to Plains of Power and pick up your spells up to level 60 so easily, and everything else you need. I made you blind. Dang. You had a shiny. So you're the original Dark Elf shiny. Make sure there's nothing there. Okay, Tot. Pretty good at bashing. Better move over to here. Pink everything else. Dang. Depending on what server you're on, you can still do that. You just have to know where the hubs are now. Things have changed so much in these games. This server has about medium occupancy, so there's not that very many. There's a lot of people, but not very many at the same time. You know what I mean? I could go on another one that's really, really populated, but I see no reason to. I want to relearn the stuff because the other populated ones are further down the line in the timeline. So it's like, that's just going to confuse me even more. Oh man, they changed the way that you die now in the game. You usually spawn with everything you had on you. All you had to do is just go back to your corpse to get some of the experience back, it seems. So retrieving your corpse means more experience back than what you've lost. All right, almost mana up. This might be bad. Ooh. Barely got by that. Let's see, Risen Elder. I could have taken that, but not at the same time. Yeah, I was only taken into a large guild because they wanted a token Beastmaster. And the only reason why I caught that guild's attention was because of the fact that I soloed Rag 1. On that server, it was unheard of, and I found a bug in Rag 1, which the Gnollhide Whips actually stunned locked the SSRA boss 1, which is Rag 1. And I beat a raid group out of the loot because I was already there beating on the boss mob, got it down to 55% of its health. So it had 55% of its health, and they tried coming back. They tried to kill steal it from me. I beat them by 0.5%. That's how close it was. And then they tried to accuse me of kill stealing from an entire raid party. Got me rooted here. Man, that was a fast level. So that guild happened to be a competitor guild to the guild that I kill steal from. Supposedly, they said. But when they checked the combat logs, they found out that I beat them fair and square. It was so hilarious. Oh, the fishbone earring? Oh, yeah, that was so annoying. Have you ever had to camp for the Druid's Paw of Apollo ring down in Black Burrow? I spent 72 hours straight camping that item. And it spawned several times over that period. But every time it spawned, someone immediately was right there killing the mob before I can even target and kill it. It was really weird and happened to be the same person over and over and over again. And it's like, how do you know when it's spawning exactly and when? This is randomized. And he only showed up when that gold ring spawned. Drove me crazy, but finally I got it. And then I started up my quest line for my Paw for the Paw Apollo that led into I think the Druid's Epic. Now the reason why I'm just kind of like in this area just farming is because it's a good spot to farm, for one. And two, I don't have much time to actually do the quest I wanted to work on right here. Because I have Mech Warrior 5 tonight. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Those were so annoying. You had to have sea invisibility for them as well to even fight them. All the shenanigans. Alright, there we go. I bet. High levels are really great. My fondest time was in Scales of Eshin, was going around killing broodmothers and dragons out in the open areas. Actual dragons, the weaker ones, that only shamans could kill and no other class could. Beastlords could do what shamans did, practically. It was so funny. I had so many groups of people mad at me for killing off the broodmothers and all those little dragons in Veshin. by myself, because I was getting all the nice loot that was meant for group play people, you know what I mean? And I was doing it solo with me and my warder. I did a lot of fun shenanigans. I always went to the Knoll Burrow in one of the higher level areas, the 30 level zone, 30, 40 level zone, and I would kill a bunch of gnolls for the Knollhide whips, and I'd take the Knollhide whips and equip them on my warder, so that way I could stun lock a lot of the NPCs later in the game. And whenever I got attacked in PvP, it just so drove people insane when I had those whips on. Oh yeah, guard killing in Freeport. I tried not to do that because I was based out of Freeport, not Freeport, but another city close by. And I didn't want the aggro from Freeport, even though I hated Freeport. They just hated my cat so much. I couldn't zone into one zone without one guard, one specific guard always attacking me every time I entered Freeport. It drove me nuts. Attention. Love how strong my water is right now. Let's see. High Lord Pass, Knoll, ear farming. Yep, I remember that. Remember the griffins? Oh, those were so fun to kite and fight. I think the only thing that was so annoying was in that zone was the stupid druids. Remember Scales of Ashin, where you, the cock races and all that? The basilisks and cock races? Those were annoyingly fun to deal with. Yeah, I'm about to get 17 here. Then I'll have dual wielding. I'm so excited to have dual wielding back. Because just single wielding this stuff sucks. Let's see. Because they thought you were an NPC by the name, and they didn't realize you're a player character. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, the shenanigans back in the day. If Sony ever kept the game up, improved the graphics, and improve the graphics, the engine, and all that like they did with World of Warcraft, this game will still be alive and running. I think their attempt at doing a complete rehaul and making EverQuest 2 was a real terrible idea. EverQuest 2 was not really wanted because people wanted to keep the same, but they wanted the original game to be updated in graphics. They didn't want a whole new game, a whole new history, and all this and that. You know what I mean? Yep. I got it too when it came out to try it because I thought it would be better, but it was more complicated, more time consuming, and it felt like I was just wasting more time just trying to figure things, to gather items and level, than I was experiencing the content of the game. It felt like you spent way too much time. You spent way too much time just doing absolutely nothing. And even to progress, it took hours and hours and hours to just get what you need to be able to do one thing. It was like, couldn't just jump in like EQ, level for a few hours, go, oh, I can go to a dungeon and level faster there, or do this or that. It was like, it was hard to explain. And the quest lines that they gave you felt just too stiff and too, not really. Oh yeah, and the classes were way, way, way different. Much more different. They made the Beastlord class as a secondary class that you could become. But the problem is you had to level up your beasts and all that, and do a whole bunch of stuff for them in order to make them good. And then there were only certain types that were actually really good that you'd want, but you wouldn't get them until like really later down the line. It's kind of like a slap in the face, in my opinion, the way they handled it. Yeah, Beastlord was a subclass. Wow, that was close. Man, look at this. The XP is coming along really fast. Even though it feels a little slow, but it's coming fast. If I had another person with me, we'd just be knocking these things out so much faster. Yeah, I remember that. And then the giant rat has killed you, and then it dies from the poison you put onto it, and you level up from it. I remember those in the day. Oh, remember Black Burrow? The Knoll trains. It's the Knoll train. People go all the way to the bottom and run with Spirit of the Wolf all the way to the top, with every knoll in the zone chasing them. Yeah, and then high levels would be right at the zone entrance, waiting to destroy them with AoE spells. Hey, oh, sorry guys, we're just working on faction. Deal with it. Oh yeah, I remember that too. Or how about the Frogluck trains? Remember those? The level 50 Frogluck trains? Oh, those were nasty. You get caught up in that and you're not prepared for it, just insta-death. This is a really, really good spot to grind. Take it really casual. I like this spot. Plus, I'm also getting steel weapons, which works itself pretty good. So we can piss them off on me. There was a ton of zones that I had a lot of fun in back in the EQ day, up to Plains of Power and everything. I was even able to solo in Plains of Wrath, the trash mobs. That was actually pretty funny. Wrath or War, whatever it was called. And also the undead. It was war and undead that I could solo with my Beastlord, with the equipment I had, that got right into Planes of Power. And it wasn't easy to solo there. That was for sure. Because if I couldn't get at least 1 or 2 mobs at a time, I would have to run for the zone. Kill one more mob before leaving. That's to ensure that I have enough experience, so if I die, I don't lose my level. Yeah, the planar raids. Those were so much fun. Remember how long they took? About 8 to 9 to 12 hours per raid. Just in one plane, and you can only do it once a week. So whatever guild was able to do it, did it. Oh, it was guild locked, sorry, at that time. Meaning, your guild could do them, all of them, and other guilds can do them too. But you, if you're already in one, you're stuck with that one. So you're locked into whoever's progression you were in. So it prevented people from being able to do multiple plane raids, which was smart. Some of them were actually a lot faster. Plane of Fear was like a 9-hour raid on average for most people. Plane of Growth was 2 to 4 hour, depending on how good your guild was. And Plane of Pestilence was 3 or 4 hours as well. It really depended on the plane. Some planes were easier than others, usually. But there was some very interesting stuff here and there. I didn't realize they respawned. Yeah, that is true. Crowd control is so important in that game. Yeah, I need to make custom macros here for my character soon for halting and continuing with my pet's abilities. Let's see. Wow, 11% increase in XP. I'm going to probably be here until level 20. Meaning I'm going to come back here and farm that until 20. Oh, wrong way. Yeah. You had to have pullers that knew what they were doing, and if they screwed up, they had to been willing to die away from the group, so that way the raid wouldn't get wiped. Not very many pullers were like that. Most tended to be a little too self-greedy, you know what I mean? Now, for this one, you got to go to Bright Moors to get to the Plains of Power. And you can use the Control F to find the Bright Moors area, because it's on the listing. Just click that, and it'll tell you which way to go. Pretty cool, huh? Oh yeah, let's put on my mini. So yeah, when you do the breakout on what is it, Kobold breakout zone, you get this as one of the rewards. It's a Worn Totem. It's basically a 5-minute Spirit of the Wolf, but it's not as strong as Spirit of the Wolf. It means you just run faster, which is nice. Nice. Are you gonna plan on playing again soon? If you join the server I'm on and you decide to do a time locked like this one instead of playing for free, meaning you pay for the subscription, I'll help level you up. We can go running around leveling you up, getting you up to where I'm at, and then pretty much do some stuff together as a duo. This is the Plains of Power book right here. Doesn't tell you what it is, you just click on it and you go Plains of Knowledge. Oh, you need a new computer? No, not that again. It's like everybody I talk to, I need a new computer. Can't touch that. Items. This is interesting. Huh. What level is this for? Acquired level 20, okay. And this is acquired level 10. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Okay, so I can get this stuff here. So we got a trade magic. I would be getting this one mainly. So we'll be buying 2 of these. Right? That's ring. That has really high agility on it. Yeah, this one I would be taking because of the agility and dexterity, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, definitely. Alright. Always trying to find out what works for your character. I did not know about this vendor. I just happened to see him and I'm like, huh. So, dexterity, agility, it's really low. Yeah, this one actually be better for me. I believe. They have the same stats up here practically, except for here. This one's slightly better on this top port, but this one has strength, stamina higher, agility slightly lower, dexterity slightly lower. That doesn't matter, but this actually means a lot for a Beastlord. Alright, there we go. Oh, that's a neck item. Nice. There we go. That really gave me a good boost. All right. Take care, man. It was nice talking to you about the game. Hopefully you get that new computer soon. Oops. Yeah, I forgot about the dagger. Okay, Alt F. Beastlord. Okay. Probably spend some time tooling up here. Basically almost ran right off the edge. Yay! A lot of different classes here. All right, 1 through 25. Nice. We need, I think, 15 through 17. Serpent Sight. Bear. Summon Drink. Alright. Spells. 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 So these are all spells. Alt F. Tome spells. Oh, okay, yeah. There we go. Must be on the bottom floor. Or out. Oh wow, that's a good distance. even know what the shrouds are yet. All right, let's see here. Lock at 20. To wield. All right. F. Tomes I don't need right now. Light Morse. There we go. Got our spells real quick. Might as well train them in. Serpent Sight there. Spirit of the Bear. And Summon Drink. Okay. Crescent Reach. Alright. Got some more stuff, and we're heading back. So I got my dual wield accessible now. Heading back to pretty much level up the next couple levels there again. It's really good experience there. It's good experience here too. But the difference is where I'm doing it, you get items that can sell for 3 to 15, 20 platinum. So I'm making actually money for a really easy zone area. If I were to do the other zone area, I'm pretty sure the loot on those critters is a lot less. And I won't be making much of anything other than just XP. So I'm just trying to maximize things a little bit. Know what I mean? Making sure that I have good money gain and item gain. It'll be a while before I get some good hand-to-hand items. Ah, it's almost that time, too. Alright. We'll just go ahead and get in place and then call it. If I have more time than an hour and like 15 minutes, then I would be doing this quest here, which I plan on doing soon. So let's go ahead and just sit right here. Alright, I want to thank everybody for watching me playing some EverQuest this evening. It was a lot of fun leveling up, getting some chat time with Cyber Gizmo. It's kind of good to reminisce on the old game and stuff. I hope you get your new computer. In about a half hour or so, we're going to be doing Mech Warrior 5. So I'm going to be looking for pilots. If you are interested in pilot, just let me know on Twitch and we'll get you on Discord. So that way you'll live stream with me and you'll be able to communicate. Anyways, I'll see you then. See you in about 20-30 minutes, people, and have a good day. Sylv Talon out.